Hello, one and all. Welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC Fight Nights. Joshua Van versus Charles Johnson. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all of this that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis. UFC fight card, Denver, Colorado, was one of the most entertaining fight cards as of late. That's most definitely the case. All you have to do is go back and look at the results of the majority of the fights, and you would see why the statement is true. This fight here had to have been one of the fights of the night. It couldn't have been the fight of the night. Obviously, it was that Silva fight. That fight with the cut stoppage was just on a different level. Spinning back elbows, you name it. But this fight card had everything. Entertaining fights from top to bottom. Really, if you look at it, most fights lived up to expectations and then some. This fight here put the 22-year-old against the veteran Charles Johnson. The veteran was able to end up being on top. Makes it 3 in a row for Charles Johnson. Put away the 22-year-old in a clinical fashion. This fight was pretty competitive up until the third round. I'm not sure what happened with Charles, but third round he came out and he was ready to tear someone's head off. And that just happens to be Van's head. I mean, that uppercut was picture perfect. Came from a long way out. And he landed it on Van in the most perfect way. Unfortunately for Van, he walked right into it. That is the obvious thing. With the taller fighter, the height difference was evident. But that uppercut was just picture perfect. It's as if Charles Johnson had this plan the entirety of the time, and he knew that the third round was going to be the time where he comes out and puts away Van with that picture-perfect uppercut. That fight was entertaining, to say the least. I think this fight is definitely going to be remembered as one of the fights of the latter stages of this year, the second half of this year for sure. So far, obviously, we just started with the second half, but that fight card, top to bottom, was just entertaining. But this fight here was so fun to watch. So fun to watch. And really, the result of it was just like the icing on top, the way that Charles finished Van. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments and like, subscribe for more.